Abbott Communications has been building anticipation for weeks, and the time has finally come for the launch party. Sally Spectra is in the spotlight, working tirelessly to polish every detail so the night feels glamorous and professional. For her, this isn't just about business, it's personal redemption. Sally has had her fair share of failures in Genoa City, both professionally and romantically, and she sees this new company as her chance to prove that she belongs at the top. Billy Abbott's decision to let her run things is a gamble, but also a sign of trust. If she delivers, she could secure her place as a respected player in the business world. If the night goes wrong, however, her critics will pounce, and the project itself could start off on the wrong foot. Lurking in the background is Kane Ashby. He has always had a complicated relationship with both the Abbotts and the Newmans, and rejection has never sat well with him. Jack Abbott recently turned down his business pitch, which bruised his pride and perhaps lit a fire for revenge. Kane's track record shows that when he feels cornered or slighted, he looks for ways to retaliate. A high-profile event like Abbott Communications' launch is the perfect opportunity to strike. Whether he shows up uninvited, spreads damaging rumors, or sabotages the event more directly, Kane could turn what should be a celebration into a disaster. Sally, who is desperate to impress, would be the one most humiliated if Kane succeeds. At the same time, Nick Newman is walking into dangerous territory. Under pressure from his father Victor, Nick is pretending to cozy up to Kane, hoping to steer his ambitions away from Chancellor and towards Jabot. On paper, it's a clever diversion. If Kane is busy plotting against the Abbotts, then Chancellor stays safe for the Newmans. But this strategy comes with huge risks. Nick isn't naturally manipulative like Victor. His personality is usually more direct and honest, so suddenly trying to act like Kane's buddy may not be convincing. Kane is sharp enough to notice when someone is trying to play him. If he catches on that Nick's friendship is fake, he could become even more dangerous, not only to Abbott Communications but to Newman Enterprises as well. Instead of redirecting Kane, Nick could unintentionally empower him by making him suspicious and more determined to strike back. The business intrigue isn't just about companies though. It spills into personal lives, especially for Victor and Nikki Newman. They are one of Genoa City's most legendary couples, a pair that has endured betrayals, power struggles and family feuds for decades. Yet even now their marriage faces another test. Nikki is tired of Victor's relentless need to dominate and undermine the Abbotts. She has always seen Jack as someone undeserving of Victor's wrath, and she sympathizes with the Abbotts' struggle to keep their family business safe. For her, the rivalry feels petty and cruel. But for Victor, the feud with the Abbotts is practically part of his identity. He cannot resist the opportunity to weaken Jack and gain an advantage. This clash of values puts a strain on their marriage. Nikki doesn't want to fight with Victor, but she can't fully support him either. If he continues on this path, their relationship could grow colder, reopening old wounds that have threatened to break them in the past. Victor, in his stubbornness, may underestimate just how deeply Nikki disapproves. If she feels pushed too far, she might take a stand against him, creating drama not just in their marriage but also within the Newman family itself. When all of these threads come together, the launch party could be the backdrop for explosive scenes. Sally will be fighting to keep everything perfect. Nick will be balancing his fake act with Kane. Kane may be plotting to ruin the night, and Victor's feud with Jack could bubble into the open. At the same time, Nikki's disappointment could spill out in front of everyone if she sees Victor pushing his agenda too far. What should be a glamorous evening might instead turn into a night full of accusations, betrayals, and public drama. If the party ends in chaos, the consequences will ripple across Genoa City. Sally could lose credibility and face embarrassment. Billy's trust in her could weaken. Nick could be exposed as manipulative, giving Kane leverage. Victor's obsession with defeating Jack might push Nikki away. And Kane, if he comes out on top, could find himself more dangerous than ever, with both the Abbotts and Newmans forced to deal with him.